I can't tell you how many times I tried to make this video and the technology was stopping me. I find that very interesting, especially because of what I'm going to tell you. So I realized at a very young age that I could physically see angels. Yeah, it didn't exactly prepare me for the day that I saw my first demon. Yeah, it was in my teenage years, and my dad was working. I was home with my mom. We got into the probably worst fight in my childhood with my mom that I had. It had gotten physical. I think every name had been called. It was bad. It was just a really bad knockdown, drag out fight. And I was running away. By the time my dad got there, we were in blood curdling screaming, and it kind of exploded even worse when he got there. When you come in the back door of our house, it's the view of what you see is a staircase that goes straight up stairs in an old 1900 home. As I walked to the back door, in a fury, I looked up the stairs, and my dad was chasing me, and I think I screamed because at the top of the stairs was a black, morbid, distorted creature that scurried on the ground. Big. I would compare it to the size of a big dog. And it was just standing there at the top of the stairs on all fours, looking at me. And my dad, because of my response, he's looking at it, he sees it, and it goes into their bedroom upstairs. I now understand, looking back on all of this, that entity was creating this chaos in my house. That entity was what created this fight with my mom. It was such a bad, like something just came over us, and it was just so negative and bad. And when I saw that, there was just something in me. I knew exactly what it was. I had seen angels. I knew what that felt like, and I knew what that did not feel that way. I mean, I was still a teenager, I was still young, but I knew. And it had a prey type energy that acted like it was hunting us. And my parents went right into spiritual warfare, speaking in tongues. Like, my dad wasn't into that stuff. He wasn't I don't want to say he wasn't a believer, but if he was, he never spoke about it. It was kind of taboo. And so for him to acknowledge it and to start praying, I mean, he always prayed, but to pray against it, and to have, my mom doing the same thing, where all of a sudden the energy and the focus went off of our fight and him calming us down, and went into a whole, spiritual warfare, praying against this thing, and it disappeared. It was a really big lesson for me as a child. In that moment, I understood what was happening. I understood that we were being controlled and infiltrated, and I even understood that the family dynamic is the target, and children. I mean, this thing was destruction. It was pure evil, if you will. It had no intent other than destruction, chaos, and undoing. I could feel it so intensely, you guys, that as a child, I couldn't understand that. I couldn't even articulate it. I did not understand what I was feeling, but I was feeling it. And I was feeling it before I saw it. I just thought it was my mom. So that was the day I saw my first demon. Unfortunately, they're real.